started an outreach program to work with our affiliates. And so far we've got Mavion, Bionet, and MABSA. And the point with our affiliation with these is to cross-promote each other's events to our respective memberships. And I think that serves everybody's purpose in the long run. Again, much thanks to my fellow committee members and all of our sponsors. That's it for me, Denise.
Okay, Sue, thank you so much. And thank you for all the hard work that you do with Kim and Tyler. Really appreciate it. Next, we're going to hear from Cynthia Norton. She's our communications director. She is our guru and makes all of this happen seamlessly to be able to do our meetings and our symposium virtually. So, Cynthia, thank you for all your hard work. And Cynthia, please go over any housekeeping items you'd like to tell folks who are on the meeting call for using Cisco WebEx for chat and Q&A.
First, I'm the technology person who can't get her camera on. With communications, the big thing that we have up and coming will be our newsletters. So if anybody has any great information or things that you think we should share around, anybody's got job openings, anything like that, please get those to me. We'll be shooting to have a newsletter out here in the middle of December. So please send those our direction. For today, you can send questions either in the Q&A portion or in the chat portion. If anybody's having technical issues or whatever, please feel free to either email communications@FRaBSA.org, and I will be monitoring that email account, or you can send something through chat or whatever. But if it kicks you out and won't let you back in or something like that, just let us know, and I'll work to get you back in.
Okay, Cynthia, thanks so much. Next, we're going to hear from Lolly Gardner, who chairs the Education Committee.
So here's the education report for our 2020 year. I'm Lolly Gardner, as Denise said. I can forward this slide. Oh, there we go. Okay, what a year we've had. What a year 2020 has been. The Education Committee has been meeting twice a month, starting way back in March. It seems like 10 years ago that we did that, to start producing our programs for the year. Our first meeting that we had was in the spring. It was in April. Originally, it was supposed to be April 17th, and it was supposed to be an in-person meeting, but that's when COVID started rolling out, and we quickly pivoted to an online meeting, and we had that on April 24th. We covered an immense amount of COVID topics at that time. I don't know, probably 8 to 10 topics we covered. Our second meeting was the summer meeting. That was August 21st, where we covered plant biosafety and contact tracing. We had slipped in there our second annual symposium that we hosted on October 1st. Touched a little bit on COVID topics, but a lot of different topics, including the global health security agenda, biomark. We did an industry roundtable and talked a little bit about disinfection of PPE. And then our fall meeting is what we're having today. I think it's going to be a great meeting. We're talking about vaccines and wastewater and kind of celebrating, I guess, the arrival of the BMBL6. And Jeff Potts will give us an overview of what we can expect to see in that if you haven't already read it. I have not read it yet. Sorry to say. It's coming. I'll have some time. A little bit about the Education Committee and our stats. Other than COVID-19, we covered 7 other topics during the year. We hosted 24 speakers from over 10 different institutions. Those institutions included CSU, CU, Air Filter Solutions, PSS, Biomark, Arizona State University, American Company, and the Elizabeth R. Griffin program. Most of our speakers came from the NIH, really good representation from the NIH. And then our attendance over the past year has reached out to almost 800 different individuals have attended our programming. So that's a lot of people that have shared, we've shared FRaBSA with. So what a great outreach we've been doing there. I want to thank the committee, We have been working hard. Thank you, committee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Meeting twice a month during the pandemic has not been easy, but thank you for all of your hard work. I just want to recognize those that are on the committee: Bob Ellis, Holly Gates-Meyer, Casey Van Dalen, Zach Wilson, and myself, Wally Gardner. As a little holiday gift, the committee is not going to meet the rest of the year. So if you would like to join the committee, email me at outgardner@mri.global, and we'll get you on the committee for 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Lolly. Appreciate all of your hard work and the Education Committee's work. What an outstanding year. I don't know how you were able to put it all together, you and the committee, but you did a fabulous job on that. Next, I'd like to just go over a little bit on what we covered on the symposium. For those of you on today's meeting that attended the symposium, it was very well received. We had 109 people that registered for the symposium, and 96 people that registered attended. So that was really a great showing. It also spoke volumes about not only the work that the Education Committee did to get such great speakers, but the content that was presented for the symposium throughout the day. So I think it was an overwhelming success in terms of being able to put the talks together. The topics that were covered were very timely, I think, and I think broad enough to appeal to a very broad section of not just biosafety and biosecurity professionals, but, you know, beyond that, our clinical side of the profession, our private side, consulting side, academia, even our government agencies. There was a large attendance of government agencies. So I think moving forward, we will look to try and recreate what we did in October. And we also thank you for those that participated in the survey. You provided us really valuable information about how we did, what we can improve on, and also topics that you would like to see covered, which gives our Education Committee a lot of tools to then go out, and not just for the next symposium, but for our meetings as well, on what are the topics that folks would like to hear about. So thank you for everyone that attended and everyone that participated in the survey. So now I'd like to just open up our meeting to anyone on the call that would like to offer anything up. I think you might be able to use chat to let Cynthia know that you'd like to say something, and we'll give that just here about 10, 15 seconds to give people an opportunity to put anything in chat or Q&A, and Cynthia could probably open up your mic if you wanted to actually speak and offer anything up to the group. Okay, Cynthia, I don't think we have anything. Anyone that wanted to say anything?
I am not seeing anything.
Okay. All right, then I move that we close the business meeting for today. Anyone second that?
This is Brad. I second.
Okay, Brad, thank you very much. Okay, so now I'd like to, and I'm sorry I'm remiss in doing this up front, but I wanted to thank Merrick & Company, who is the sponsor of not just today's meeting, but they've been a long-time supporter and sponsor of FRaBSA over the years. And we are very fortunate that at noon, right after our lunch, we are going to hear from Merrick, and I'll introduce them before they get started at noon.